Singapore-based companies can look forward to improved trade flows and greater uncertainty in the face of supply chain disruptions with a future upgrade of the ASEAN-China Free Trade Area. Negotiations were done today at the ASEAN-China Summit in Laos. Singapore Prime Minister Lawrence Wong calls it an important move amid growing protectionism. Sherlyn Seah reports from Vientiane.
Ushering in a new area of cooperation between ASEAN and China. Addressing Chinese Premier Vientiane and regional leaders, Singapore Prime Minister Lawrence Wong says the ASEAN-China relationship is one of the bloc's most dynamic, and the Free Trade Area upgrade is an important milestone. It's the second upgrade since its inception in 2010, with signing targeted for 2025. It will cover the digital and green economies, enabling ASEAN to tap future growth areas. PM Wong says the upgrade sends a clear message to everyone on the importance of win-win market cooperation. The upgrade builds on existing dynamics, with China being ASEAN's largest trading partner. And as for the scale of the impact, the Free Trade Area covers a region of over 2 billion people. Now that's nearly a quarter of the world's population. People and businesses will benefit from enhanced supply chain connectivity and better consumer protection. Building on momentum, PM Wong also called for more partnership in other areas like air transport and clean energy. He says such close cooperation supports an open and inclusive region, which builds up trust to manage certain issues. For example, on the South China Sea, PM Wong says ASEAN and China must continue to engage regularly for stability, and so any disputes can be resolved peacefully. He also reaffirmed Singapore's position that all parties have to adhere to international law and looks forward to the conclusion of a code of conduct on the matter. Sherlyn Seah, CNA, Vientiane.
The bloc also held summits with other external parties like Japan, India and Australia. PM Wong's addresses at these sessions centered on advancing cooperation on multiple fronts and to sustain an inclusive and rules-based global order. At the ASEAN-Japan Summit, PM Wong was in charge of delivering the bloc's common statement as country coordinator from this year. Addressing Japanese PM Shigeru Ishiba, he says ASEAN and Japan should upgrade their partnership agreement to reflect the growing digital and green economies. Speaking in Singapore's national capacity, Mr. Wong drew focus again to the digital domain to leverage Japanese processes to strengthen AI governance in ASEAN. Within the wider Asian region, PM Wong also called for stronger collaboration in the ASEAN Plus 3 summit with China, Japan and South Korea. Mr. Wong says they can bolster resilience to future shocks. Drawing reference to COVID-19, he highlights that the group should focus on critical areas like public health and food security. On to ASEAN's links with India, Mr. Wong says they can further engage in areas like trade, fintech and cybersecurity. Beyond Asia, Singapore is looking forward to advance ASEAN's ties with Australia. Aside from digital trade and renewable energy, Mr. Wong says both sides, importantly, share a vision of a rules-based order, something that's crucial amid rising geopolitical tensions. There was also a special ASEAN-Canada summit. PM Wong says the country's Indo-Pacific strategy supports ASEAN centrality, and Singapore is keen to work with Canada to bring more trade and investment into the region.